everybody, hi, welcome back to Sonia KE. Thank you so much for clicking on this particular video, and thank you so much for your support so far. If you haven't subscribed, kindly please subscribe. I want to share a few things about these 20s of mine that I've been complaining about, that you can do to make yours a bit better. Or even if you've been in this journey that you feel like you're steady, then maybe let's do our 30s better, let's do our 40s better. Yeah. So number one, the first thing I want to share about is that there's this thing called the illusion of a good and perfect life. There's this illusion that we have when we are growing up, that there exists a good and perfect life. Does it exist? Does it exist? Is there a good and perfect life? For my definition, probably when I was in primary school, a perfect life is a life of having your own money to buy candy. Maybe when you get to high school, is having a boyfriend who, I don't know, whatever it is that the issues are at that particular age. When you are now, let me say now, my perfect life is a life where I'm able to afford a good, nice, mighty, my dream car, and I'm able to afford my dream house, and my kids are going to a good school. And I'm thinking, maybe when I get older, my dream, whatever, my good life might be defined differently depending on the factors and circumstances at that particular point. So really, does it exist? Does it exist? Does perfection in life really exist, or is it an illusion that we keep on chasing? Remember that song that says "Yote ni vanity"? At the end of the day, yote ni vanity. So what the best that I could have done in my 20s was not to live in this illusion of a perfect life, of getting everything I wanted, and just struggling to get something that is probably never going to get, but enjoy those 20s. And my advice going forward would be, I'm enjoying my life at the point at which I am in. If I'm in the dumping site, I will figure out the good things to do there to enjoy my life. I'm not waiting until I get A, B, C, D for me to live a happy life, because that's the illusion I was living in. I was waiting for me to get a good job, finish school, do this and that. I tried chasing things that I shouldn't have been chasing in the first place because I wasn't enjoying that moment. And my advice to people would be, if you're a child, enjoy childhood. If you're a teenager, enjoy teenage. If you're in your 20s, enjoy your 20s. If you're in your 30s, enjoy your 30s. We live this life in a way that I'm in 30s, I'm hoping for 40, I'm craving for 40. Or now I'm in my 30s, I wish I was 20. Yo, can I just enjoy my 30 because I'm 30 and I'm here? Can I not wish I had the body that I had in my 20, I had the what that I had in my 20, I had the money that I should be having in my 40? At the end of the day, we live a life of juju. You're like, it's just passing us by. But now, I'm wishing I had, like, I looked the way I looked in my 20s. And in the process of wishing, I'm probably missing out on now. I'm probably missing out on how I look now, enjoying it now, Living in the moment might sound like a small way of doing things, but in terms of enjoying life and just living, it needs to be in the moment. Enjoy everything that you need to enjoy now, be it the office you're in, be it the company of the people you're with, be it your husband and your children, because at some point these kids will grow and go, and now you're there in your old age. Instead of enjoying your old age, you're wishing you had enjoyed your life with your kids. Vanity. Yote ni vanity. Kila kitu vanity. Enjoy the moment. Figure out the things that you need to enjoy now, do now, appreciate now, and appreciate them, and do them, and enjoy them. And in that, you end up getting to that other age, and you're like, wow, I'm glad I did that, I'm glad I did that, I'm glad I did not. You're there and you're constantly wishing. You're going to waste it. You're going to waste it. That's why I keep on saying I wasted my 20s, because I kept on hoping that I had the job that now I have in my 30s, or living the life that, I'm not doing that anymore. My phone went off, so it might look a bit different, but we had to charge the phone first. So I just want to conclude on this video by this thing. Talking about my whole 20s, I can never forget to speak about fear. Now, this thing called fear has really eaten me up, and probably one of the reasons why I regret my 20s the most. The fear of being judged, the fear of being rejected, the fear of not belonging, a lot of fear, a lot of just living in fear. Now that you know what, you're in your adulthood, you probably have no reason to you have no excuse against your actions, and every action is going to lead to a reaction that is probably what I was fearing the most. So what I'm trying to say is that most of the time I would hold back from doing the things I wanted to do because I would fear what people would say, or I would fear how people would react. And mostly the people that I feared the most are the, like, say, family members that I wanted to like me, or I wanted to belong with them, or I wanted to, you know, sort of look like we're working together. But you know, this thing at the end of the day, again, I think it worked against me because again now it's like everybody had a narrative of who I am, and then they shared that narrative out there. But I was not confident, and there was so much fear on me for me to actually speak up and negate or stop or repute certain things that were being said about me. And I feel like I just let things slide. I just let things slide, even things that I would have done something about. So people walk around feeling like they can say anything about you. They can, you know, trample on you all they want. And you're just there, you're not doing anything about it. And the reason why I was there, I was just like, I want to belong. I want to be nice to people so that they're nice to me. But I got the exact opposite. You know, that's the part that is very awkward. That I'm keeping quiet so that you like me, but my keeping quiet makes you think I'm stupid. So you end up not liking me and using me badly. That's why I feel like I wasted my 20s. I wish I was assertive and confident and, you know, all these things, but they don't come naturally. Especially for someone like me. I wanted to please too much, and I got into that, and honestly it destroyed me instead of even drawing me closer to these people. Because now, if somebody wakes up and they want to sell a narrative about how Sonia is maybe doing something wrong, they just call this person, they tell them that one, and people are already talking about you about, and they're not saying anything about it. So that's why I want to own my space. I want to sort of command my path. I want to hold, if I'm wrong, and I'm confidently wrong, but I will not let even things that I'm very sure about slide, you know. And that's why I keep on saying I wasted it. I wish I didn't fear. I wish I didn't have the fear of rejection, the fear of not belonging, those things. They destroyed me at the end of the day, even if I was doing it for the hope that I'd belong, I'd be loved, I'd be accepted, I'd be, you know, I really wanted that. And it destroyed me so much even with relationship, because certain relationships that I was in because I was looking for a certain level of acceptance, but I end up not getting it because who's gonna give you that? Who's gonna be your mama? You know, and you're missing all these things. And I feel like I made mistakes. I was driving. I mean, I was just living life just for the sake of living it. I was not in control, and that's what I'm going to do differently, is take charge, sort of be on the driver's wheel, consciously, that I'm driving a life that can end anytime, but in the meantime, when it's here, I need to be productive. I need to make a difference. I need to have an impact. I need to have my own story written my own way and define what I am, who I am. Whether you accept it or not is your problem, not mine. That's the kind of life now I'm living in. That kind of taking charge I did not do early. I did not do it in my 20s. I held back a lot, and I feel like, is it my personality? Is it my exposure? What is it that really drove me to sort of just let things go or not take charge of my life? Anyway, too much of regretting, too much of looking back, but just for the sake of working together with my audience, it's important for people to realize and recognize that certain things that we live and things we do in our past eat us up even in the future. And now I'm like, you know what, I need to move 20 times faster to cover even the years that I've lost. But God has a different plan for me. God has a plan that is special, that is so evident in the way that is guiding me and leading me. And I know that I will get there. I will get there with time, and things are going to get better. So thank you for watching my channel one more time. If you have any questions, any comments, if you need clarity, I'm here. And the other thing is that I talk to young people, I really do. And I'm also trying to build this thing of being a motivational speaker and just an encouraging voice to the lives of young people. If you have such and you want to get someone to talk about certain specific topics, just let me know. If it's a topic in an area that resonates with me, I'm very willing to volunteer my time, my effort. So that's what I would like to request my audience, that I'm getting into this thing of public speaking and just motivational speaking to young people, to youth, to girls, to everybody out here. If you're watching and you have an event, or if you're watching and you just want someone to motivate and encourage people, let me know, and preparely I'll definitely come through for you. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, share, like, comment. See you in the next video. Bye for now.